Early spring after last frost, start indoors. These go in the ground, and then these are late spring, no frost. So this is, I think, direct sow. Or some of them you could plant indoors. Ooh, I might plant this indoors. I might have to go back through these. This is a science experiment. Last spring frost. Alright, do those. Look at this guy. So late spring. Starting indoors is not recommended. Sweet. Sunny location, average soil, plant outdoors in late spring. That's outdoors. Cool. So some of these I did a good job on. Start outdoors, sunny location, and plant outdoors. Okay, cool. So those can stay in the outdoors pile. We have a lot more seeds to sort, but I think that we're onto something here. So these ones, I've got a pile for direct sow, early spring. Then these ones are late spring. Yeah, okay. We're gonna just go with it. This is a science experiment, and if you don't get started, you never get started. So let's get started. Are you coming? No. Good day. We've been waiting to do the Terra Preta pit. Had a lot of windy days. Not great for doing a fire. We've also had rain. So fire, rain, not the best. So what we're gonna do is get our seedlings going inside the bus. We probably should have done this maybe a week or so ago, but such is life. We are always casually late. Aren't we, Brian?
Casual. We like being casual.
Oh, look at Brian's nice outfit today.
Yep.
Good, baby.
All right, so we need some dirt.
We got some really nice dirt that has built up under this leaf pile. Look at that. These nice leaves decomposing so beautifully. No, I guess they're still kind of decomposing. Alright, this is not where we're getting it from. Never mind.
Oh, look at that night crawler right there.
What? Okay, keep your finger there. I don't see him. Oh, you're hanging on to him. Hold on.
Yeah. Nice night crawler.
Okay.
There you go, bud.
Put him back. What are you doing to me?
Yeah. Like, there's a lot of rocks through here, so I don't know.
Yeah, let's just get the dirt.
That we sifted?
That we sifted.
Okay. Onward.
Alright, so we've got another pile of dirt right here that we have already sifted rocks out of with our handy dandy sifter. I'm not sure if we showed you guys that. We've been so busy, filming has kind of been lower on the priority list. Not to be rude, we love you guys and we like making videos for you, but we've been going like 90. Look at that dirt. Yeah. Check out those garlics. Good garlics. Those are the organic ones. Next up, we're gonna grab some decaying tree matter from underneath decaying trees. I'm in the forest with an umbrella. This is hilarious. Hopefully I don't get hung up. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh.
I've been eyeballing this one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let me scrape a little bit more of this back. And then grab.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, good biome in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Nice, good, beneficial fungi.
Look how dark that soil is. Gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Get these little roots out. Those would break up real nice. A lot of beneficial bacteria in there. A lot of decay from fallen leaves and branches over the years.
We're gonna get this soil wet. We just want to get a nice mix.
Open mix.
Some different areas in the forest.
Yeah.
Looks like a different kind of tree over there.
Right.
That right there
This
that
one?
you're digging at, yeah.
The worms are just going crazy today. They're loving it. There's a lot of rocks in this area. I'm gonna try this spot over here. There's less rocks.
It's rocky terrain here.
Yeah, it is. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, my bucket's fire.
I love these collapsible buckets. They're so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they make pouring into and out of them super convenient. I think it's cool. Oh my gosh, so many more earthworms. So we're going to be doing an earthworm farm at some point and getting the tea from it so that we can use it as a fertilizer.
Yeah.
Because word on the street, fertilizers are getting hard to come by. So if we could figure out how to make our own like fermented plant juice or compost teas, then we'll be able to not have to rely on buying bagged fertilizer. For the time being, we have some bagged fertilizer, which, I mean, it's fine. It's good to use. It's been used for years by farmers and homesteaders all over. But if we're able to cut out all of that, then at some point, that'll get us closer to self-reliance and less reliant on like a big company that produces that stuff, you know?
Yeah. We feel the more self-reliant we can be, the better. Just with the way things are going, it's hard to trust big companies, big everything. So, yeah, we're gonna try to do this ourselves. Our garlic did great on its own, and all we did was take this dirt from under the trees and mix it with dirt from over there. So I think we're gonna fare out all right. It's just like if you follow every single video that you watch and all the information that you read and every single book, you can get so paralyzed and never begin your planting journey. So this year's gonna be kind of like a throw stuff in the ground and see how it goes. But we'll learn from that. It's not like this is our first time ever gardening. I've grown lots of stuff and Brian's grown lots of stuff. Lots of food is a little bit newer to us, but we have grown some food, and I've definitely grown a lot of flowers. We had a beautiful garden at my parents' place with them. It was a team garden, so I think we're gonna fare out all right.
In here,
You're doing great.
there's a few rocks.
That's okay. Our plants are just gonna have to have a cohesive relationship with rocks.
Yeah, they will.
It'll be fun.
I think for these little starter cups, having something that's a little bit more sifted will help. We'll give them an advantage for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're good here.
Yeah.
That looks like a pretty good mix.
Let's go through some, put some water in them a little bit, just to to add to make it a little more moist?
Yeah, did you want to do the fish emulsion?
Yeah.
So we'll mix up the fish emulsion and that'll be the water that we put into it?
Yeah, and let's steal some rainwater from the pit.
Yep.
Or the, you know what I mean, off the tarp. You gotta see what we got. We had a really lucky moment in time yesterday that was pretty exciting. Just like a weird string of coincidences. We ran into a guy who needed to get rid of this trailer and he gave it to us. Oh, this thing of beauty. That's old as the hills, hey man?
Yeah. So the 2 tires you see on the inside there were the original tires on it. So when we went and picked it up, we had to drive it with 2 flat tires to the tire shop. We still need to get a light kit for it and then to get it registered as like a DIY trailer, he said, and then we should be good to go.
This thing's old as the hills.
So we went to the tire shop and got 2 used tires and a couple used rims, and it works perfect. We don't have any mud flaps on it, but I don't think that really matters.
We'll probably spray paint the frame so it's not so rusty.
We're gonna get new decking for it as well. So all this wood will come up and we'll re-bolt it all on. It looks like they're used lag bolts. We'll see if we can reuse any of them because why have the extra expense when there's already material here? But we'll see what's good and what's not. If it's not too rusted out and we can take the nuts off, we'll reuse. But if not, we'll get a package of some carriage bolts.
Woo! All right, back to the garden stuff.
This is great.
This thing's awesome.
It has leaf springs and everything under there.
Check this out. Look at this old thing. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Look at that. What's peps? Reps.
Reps.
What's reps?
Doing
Just needs a little love, that's all. Little update on the Terra Preta pit. We've got all the holes dug. Looks like we got a swimming pool. But it's raining like crazy, so we can't get into her. All 3 pits are dug. 1, 2, big one, 3, right there. Over there's a fun project. We'll get to that later. But yeah, it's all coming along. Brian is going to steal from the pond.
You want me to do one that's close?
Yeah, just be careful. We need some, oh my gosh, be careful. We need some water for the fish emulsion. And maybe that other stuff. Using our trusty maple syrup jug from our Canadian friends. And thanking Mother Nature for all this rain.
I need to go to a deeper one. I'm gonna go to this one right here.
Alright.
I poured a little bit out because we need to pour a little bit of the fish juice in.
These are infused together. Okay. So we're gonna start with filling up our little cups with dirt first. We actually got a pretty sweet deal at Wally World on these cups. We were not gonna use these originally. We drilled holes in a bunch of these and then we saved a ton of them, drilled holes in them and then had them sitting in here. They were kind of awkward. And then we ended up getting 4 packs of these, right? For free?
Yep.
With the seedlings that we bought from Wally World. We didn't buy a lot of seed from Wally World, but we did get some from there.
As long as they were non-GMO, and if they had the heirloom ones, we got those.
There they go. I don't know why they're so hard to pull apart. Probably like put together while they're still warm or something. There you go. Cute. So we're just gonna stuff these in here and fill them with dirt. That blue jay?
Yeah. I'm excited about this gardening experiment.
Yeah.
There's so many different ways to garden.
Yeah.
So many different styles. I don't think anyone is particularly right or wrong. I think some stuff works better in certain climates than other stuff, and so you know, I've seen people say, "Oh, that's not the way you're supposed to plant those," and then it grows. So
Does it matter?
I don't think it matters really. I think as long as you find a style that works well, and you're producing something you can eat, like. We're not really into the ornamentals, like, oh, we just plant these because they look nice. Like, everything has a purpose. Like, plant marigolds for a purpose. You plant dill for a purpose. Lavender looks nice, smells nice, purpose.
You can smudge with it.
Yeah.
And it's a pollinator.
Like a dirty old smudge stick, like something like that.
The mullein.
Yeah, a mullein smudge stick in that case. But I think that, like this first year, getting plants in the ground that have a lot of nutrients will fill the belly, and stuff that we typically eat already. We do plan on getting into experimental plants and pushing the edge of our grow zone. We're in 6B here in southern Mo, in the Ozarks, dirty old hills. Beautiful out here, by the way. Nice rain, nice landscape. People will keep on saying that this land is not very fertile. I beg to differ.
We live in a forest. I don't know how it couldn't be fertile.
Exactly. Got a lot of different types of rocks. The soil is nice and diverse. Forest is growing back from when they logged it 15 years ago. It's getting denser and denser as the day goes on. A lot of wild berries out there that we look forward to getting into. For now, look forward to getting these plants in the ground.
Okay, so I've got the seeds all organized. Start indoors. I've got early spring or mild winter. We're definitely a mild winter and rounding the corner into spring. So these ones here will go into the ground like this week probably, depending on frost. Hopefully we won't be going below 0 or 32 Fahrenheit. But what I want to make sure gets in these first, the start indoors plants is food. And then my second will be herbs. And then my third will be remedies, like that are flowers and stuff like that. These are like edible herbs and tea, things you can make with tea and stuff. I want to sort them out. These are all tomatoes, peppers, that's cauliflower.
All right, my job is,
Nacinato.
what am I doing? I'm making
You wanna make the
popsicle
flags?
stick flags. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
need one little spot here.
With the flags. I can bump these over.
Okay, so we got a label maker, and we're going to use popsicle sticks that have never been used before for popsicles. At least I don't think they
Even
have
if
been.
they had, it
Yeah.
probably wouldn't matter.
All right, what's your first one?
All right. Dino kale.
Dino kale.
We want to plant a lot of this, so let's put dino kale in.
Yeah, because this is a staple.
In one of these, and we'll just put like all these seeds in here.
Yeah, print one of those and see.
1/4 inch. Maybe a little deep. 1/4 inch. How far apart? 18 inches. We'll just put some holes in here and let her rip.
Let her take a rip, why don't ya?
What do you think about that? Something like that?
Yeah, for sure. What would David the Good do?
Just throw them in.
There you go.
I like that style a lot.
I like what you're doing.
Thank you.
I like how precise you are.
I saw, what's her name? That
Are you cool if I put it like this, or do you want it like that?
Like that.
Okay.
Then we can see it.
Sorry, what were you saying?
What's that lady's name from Kevin and Sarah?
Oh, yeah.
They're in Missouri too.
Yeah.
A really cute couple. I saw her using a pen end so you don't get dirt under your fingernails.
Just trying to get my face. Focus on this though. There you go.
Holy smokes, these are little. I'm going to use your stick real quick to cover them up.
Okay.
So let's use the flag as an indicator that we have seeds in already.
Cool.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right, pick which one. Or do you want to do 2 kales?
Yeah.
This is kale.
You want to do this one?
Yep.
All right.
Then,
so I'll do another one that says Dino Kale?
Yep.
For that one?
Yep.
Look at the picture that they put on this one.
is it stupid?
It's got like, it was eaten by bugs and stuff versus this one looks all nice. It's like, really, guys?
Those are Walmart seeds.
Jeez.
Crappy.
All right, so I'm going to do cabbage heirloom.
Cabbage heirloom. We've made a discovery.
It's getting dark.
It's getting dark. But we also have a lot of research to do before we decide exactly what we're planting and what we need to start inside. And even though I've done a lot of research so far, there's still more research to be done on seeds that we've gotten from other people that have 0 instructions on them. So we want to make sure we get as much food in the ground ASAP, like our squashes, pumpkins, broccoli.
I have 8 different varieties of tomatoes that I made flags for just now. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, so we have a lot of organizing to do. We will pick back up with you in the morning.
Oh, it's another beautiful day here at the dirty old homestead.
Welcome back.
It has rained like crazy the past few days. And right now I've got my little wife here scooping water out, rainwater out of our rainwater catchment. Also, Terra Preta pit hole covers.
We want to make sure we have lots of water because we are ready to burn, folks. It's time. Here's the day. It's beautiful out. It's not windy, which is important for burning. This seems like probably a silly way to do this, but it's how I do it. So, whatever. We're gonna fill up this one, that one. Brian's already got the hose over here, just ready in case. But we should be good.
I do have to say, looking at the water here in our rainwater catchment Terra Preta pit cover, it is clean. It is clean, y'all. You can see through the bottom. I don't know if you can with this polarizing filter on here. Let me see if I can adjust that for you.
The only reason it would have any dirt in it is because the tarp was dirty.
Oh, that tarp was so dirty.
It was dirty, now it's clean.
Oh, it looks really nice though.
I'm also pretty impressed with how this tarp has held up to like snow and rain over the past while.
It has done good.
Same.
6 mil, y'all. All right, so we've got our biochar bucket right there, that barrel. It's a 55-gallon drum. We've got our hose right there at the ready with a high pressure tip on it. And right now I am on that side of the bus adding water to our 100-gallon tank so that we can use the bus water system to flow water when we need to calm the fire down just a little bit, because I'm gonna tell you, fire can get a little crazy on you. Luckily, we've got a nice low humidity today. It's not too sticky out, would you say?
Not sticky at all.
Nope. So we're just getting everything ready. Eventually we'll be able to pull this tarp back and start burning.
Awkward moments. Awkward moments. That one's probably one of the deepest ones.
Yeah.
But this one's pretty magoot too.
Brutus magutus.
Where's the middle? That's probably it.
There it is.
I didn't want to take any of the rocks off with all this weight on the tarp. I figured we would never get it out. Or that the water would just end up in the pit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm gonna use this hose and see if we can't get a little bit of a siphon action in here. So back when I used to have a fish tank, what I would do is I would submerge a hose into the fish tank and then plug up the end, and it would fill the hose full of water. And then once the hose was filled with water, I would plug the end up and then take it to the sink and let it flow out. So let's see if we can't do the same thing. Hopefully we've got a level that's low enough. I feel like we've got maybe a little air in the line, or maybe the hose is just floating on its own. So the hose is in the bottom of that hole, and it stretches out right over there. Let's make sure we don't fall into a hole. And you can see the water is flowing out that end. That is a simple siphon. I didn't even have to put my mouth on the end of that hose to suck. As long as this end is lower than the end over there, and the whole thing's full of water, it'll just pull the water out. Pretty nice, huh? Howdy.
Howdy.
Now, we're not gonna bug you with emptying all this water out of the tarp, but trust us, it'll happen eventually. It's slow going, but it's doing it automagically. I tell you what, babe, once we start actually collecting rainwater from the roof, we're gonna collect a lot.
Yeah, we are.
This was just from one night.
One night.
I think it was 1 inch. 1 inch, one night, filled the tarp.
I was gonna say, I think it was like an inch or so.
Yeah, maybe an inch and a half.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's pretty crazy, right?
We'll have that first diverter set up. That way we knock out all the roof contaminants and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Basically bird poop on a roof.
Yeah, I was gonna say, try to pour it away from that leaf pile we're gonna burn.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to go that far. There's shit everywhere.
Doing good.
I can't wait to get all these piles of stuff. We've been just like stockpiling for this. We've just got piles on piles on piles on piles of stuff we're collecting right now. Right, babe? It's good though.
I can't wait to start burning. That's gonna be awesome.
Look at this water situation we're dealing with. We're getting there. The cool thing is we've got resources galore around here. It's just a matter of kind of sorting and sifting through everything to get to the resources and have them all sorted out so you can use them. So that's what we're up to.
I don't know if you want to load this up with leaves and then roll it over and just dump it. Shots fired. All's good. There we go.
There it is.
There's the leaves.
I didn't like how long it was taking me to do it.
No, I liked your technique. I was just trying a different one.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get going faster, that's for sure.
All right, let's light this up.
If you want to get shit done, ask Garcia. If you want something done particular, ask me. There it goes. Thought we were doing a controlled fire.
So far the burn is going pretty good. Got a nice little fire going. We're scooping up all the sticks and stuff that we've been piling up. The idea is to get it nice and hot, and then we're going to throw bigger stuff in there in order to get some coal going. And once we get the coal going, then we'll extinguish that and then put it into the burn barrel. Right now the fire's getting nice and warm, so that's good. First stage is happening, and then we can start making the biochar, which we already have a little bit in there. Put a little bit of gray water in there. It's got some nice urine, biodegradable stuff in there. And then also, what else we put in there? Fish fertilizer.
Fish fertilizer stuff.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, we're just gonna charge it with some water and stuff. Let it sit there for a couple weeks, maybe less time, and then we'll layer these pits out. Now, we didn't come up with the idea of Terra Preta. We watched a lot of YouTube. We've also read some stuff. Apparently, the ancient Amazonians used to dig massive pits and do this sort of technique, and it would make fertile land for quite a while for their vegetable areas.
Like still fertile.
Yeah, like from 700,000, maybe more years ago, archaeologists.
700,000?
700 to 1,000 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, at least that's what I've seen.
Supposedly, once the bacteria and microorganisms start working in the Terra Preta pit, then what happens is they keep on going. So every layer you put on top of this thing of soil or whatever, it'll just like eat up into it, and it's really rich in creatures. Right? Microbiome.
Yeah.
Science experiment.
There's all sorts of ways to grow a garden. Not all of them are right. Not all of them are wrong. And it really depends on what area we're growing in. Right now we're in 6B, 6 Bravo. hardiness zone. So we're gonna try some experiments of different techniques throughout our property here. And I look forward to seeing if you've had any experiences with anything in 6B hardiness zone. It doesn't really matter where in the world you are. 6B is 6B. It just has to do with certain latitude as well as I think temperatures and stuff like that. So
You don't do nothing, you don't get nothing.
did you hear what my wife said?
If you don't do nothing, you don't get nothing. So just throw some shit at the wall and see what happens. We have all 3 pits going.
Yeah!
Garcia's putting an entire tree into the Terra Preta pit. Boom! Way to go, Garcia! Look at him. He's so strong. A creature of the wilderness. That is my husband. A warrior of nature. Fire god. Yeah! Bring it home!
Fire in the hole! Well, guys, we're gonna keep burning for a little while longer. We got the floodlight on, a couple headlamps, and then before we call it quits, we're gonna put it out with the hose line, and then we'll do a little fire watch for a couple hours. Make sure everything's good. Make sure nothing's smoking on the outskirts or anything. We did a really good rake job around the edges. We haven't had to use the water hose yet, so that's good. Next step, we'll check back in the morning and do some more burning. We're gonna collect whatever carbon we have, whatever coal we already have, and then from there, we'll show you what we're gonna do. But until then, well, let's take a little nap and we'll catch you in the morning.